You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys, we're going to be talking about Tom Brady of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There is something seriously wrong with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. And yesterday against the Pittsburgh Steelers, I don't believe that there was anybody that actually expected Tampa Bay to lose that game. I mean, they were actually moving the ball, but they were scoring field goals and not touchdowns. I mean, this offense has been trash. And I'm going to be honest, folks, about Julio Jones. It's over for him. The man is injured again. He hasn't been playing. And this Tampa Bay offense was trash. Tom Brady did not get the protection that his offensive line needs to be given him. Tom Brady is his numbers aren't that great, but he's also not that bad either. I believe he has 8 touchdowns on the season. I believe 1 pick. And going into the game, he was completing like 68% of his passes. I believe he completed like 62% of his passes yesterday. But for the most part, he was well under like somewhere around like 52%. Just not Tom Brady like. Just not. I mean, Todd Bowles has definitely got to do something and address this offense because it is putrid. It is just horrible. Well, guys, yesterday there was a video going around. It went viral of Tom Brady just all out on the sideline, trashing his offensive line and cursing them out. Now, when I saw that clip, folks, I didn't have a problem with it. And by the way, guys, I must say, I did not see anything racial about this. But people in the media, namely Stephen A. Smith of ESPN's First Take, this man sees everything through a racial lens. Even I didn't actually see Stephen A. questioning the racial aspect of this. Tom Brady has had outbursts on the sidelines before. When he was in New England, he was actually he got into it with his offensive coordinator. Who was the guy at the time? He used to be the Texans head coach, Bill O'Brien. Tom Brady has went off on his of course his tablet. He's thrown that a lot too. He's known for doing that. He throws tablets. But yesterday, man, Tom Brady was definitely frustrated. He had every right to be frustrated. The man had no protection. So that brings us to Screaming A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith claims racist double standard after Tom Brady berated his teammates. If that was a black man, we would have been talking about his temper. Yes, Screaming A. Smith. Now, newsflash, folks, no quarterback is Tom Brady. This is why he is the greatest quarterback of all time, the greatest player in NFL history. And Stephen A. Smith is bringing up race. Now, I want to be honest too, folks. I want to be fair about this. He said he didn't even have a problem with Tom Brady doing that because Tom Brady was not getting protected. But the thing is, Stephen A. Smith, why are you even bringing this up? Listen to Stephen A. right here, guys. Let's play it.
But I want to get to a bigger point before I pass it to you. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to be consistent. Was Tom Brady passionate or was he the angry white guy? Because if that was somebody else doing what he was doing with his offensive lineman, we would have been talking about, if that was a black man, we would have been talking about his temper. We'd have been talking about the fact that he might not need to act like that with the cameras rolling. I had no problem with it whatsoever. If brothers ain't blocking for you, you 45 years old, you behind the center, and you getting smacked around, you damn right you should get in their face. I have no issue with what Tom Brady did with them whatsoever. All I'm trying to say is that when a black quarterback does that, I don't want to hear nothing about it since nobody's saying anything about Tom Brady doing it.
Wow. The angry white guy. The angry white guy. Really, Stephen A. Smith? Really? I just don't get this, man. I really do not get this. Why do you have to bring race into this? There's nothing to actually think about when it comes to race with this situation. This is insane. Tom Brady's went off on the camera before. Like I said, I gave you guys some examples here. This is crazy because Stephen A even says he doesn't have a problem whatsoever, but yet the woke sports media has to bring up race. They have to bring up race where it does not exist. There's no reason for him to even bring this up. Maybe there's other people out there in the media that will bring this up as well. Maybe ESPN didn't have good content for today, so they had to throw in a twist and bring up the race card. Maybe Stephen A. Smith's higher ups at ESPN actually instructs him to bring in race into this, because there's no logical thinking person when they saw that is questioning, wait a minute, is that the angry white guy? Stephen A., you're unbelievable, man. You're just unbelievable. You can be very, very entertaining on ESPN First Take, especially, when it comes to the Cowboys. Maybe he had some kind of a funny rant on there about the Cowboys. I don't know. But when Stephen A. Smith pulls stunts like this, plays the race card, this is why people have turned off ESPN. This is why ESPN's ratings are in the gutter, because the race card gets played time and time again, and people are sick of it. The media tried to play the race card with Todd Bowles, the head coach of the Buccaneers, because he was playing another black man in this game. And newsflash, Todd Bowles has been around a long time. Mike Tomlin has been around, 16 years? It ain't like these guys are just brand new to this. They've been around a very, very long time. And when I found out that the Buccaneers and the Steelers are playing each other, not one time was I actually thinking, this two black head coaches coaching against each other. Never came to mind. But people in the media, this is what they do. They have to play the race card. And Stephen A. Smith, when it comes to race, he's one of the biggest race baiters out there. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.